Now we can do the solutions. Okay, try these solutions. Now the page number 170. First question. Rupees 10,000 is invested at 5% interest rate per annum. Find the interest at the end of 1 year. Okay. So the invested amount, that is rupees 10,000. So we can say, we know that invested amount or borrowed amount is known as principal. Here principal is equal to rupees 10,000. Okay. Then invested at 5% interest. So rate is equal to 5% per annum. Okay. That is for 1 year. Find the interest at the end of 1 year. So after 1 year. So time is equal to 1 year. Now we want to know that what is the interest. How much is the interest? So the equation is interest is equal to principal into rate into time whole by 100. Okay. Then 10,000 rate 5%. 5 times time 1 year. So 1 on 100. So these two zeros we can get. These two zeros. 100 times 5, 500. So we can say 500 rupees is the interest for 1 year. Okay. Next question is, rupees 3,500 is given at 7% per annum rate of interest. Find the interest which will be received at the end of 2 years. Here the principal is equal to rupees 3,500. Then rate is equal to 7% and find the interest which will be received at the end of 2 years. So time is equal to 2 years. We have to find the interest I. Interest I is equal to PRT on 100. Here P is equal to 3,500 and rate is equal to 7 per 100. Then 2 is the time duration, 2 years on 100. We can cut these two and these two. Then 35 times 100. Sorry, 14. 5 times 14, which is equal to here 20, then 140, then 35, 490 is the answer. So we can say interest for rupees 3,500 per rate 7 is rupees 490 for 2 years. Clear? Third question. Rupees 6,050 is borrowed at 6.5% rate of interest per annum. Find the interest and the amount to be paid at the end of 3 years. We have to find amount and interest. Okay. For 6,050 rupees, rate is equal to 6.5% and time for 3 years. Here the principal is equal to 6,050 and rate is given, that is 6.5%. Then time is equal to 3 years. Here we have to find both interest and amount after 3 years. So we know the equation. Simple interest is equal to principal into rate into time on 100. Here 6,050 times 6.5 times 3 on 100. We can cut this 0 and this 0. Then 605 times 6.5 times 3 is equal to 11,797.5 on 10. Okay. We are dividing by 10. So we can keep here one decimal. After then one more digit we have to keep there. So 7 will be here. Then 1,197.75 79 1,179.75 is the interest. Then we have to find the amount after 3 years. We know amount is equal to principal plus interest. So here the principal is equal to 6,050 plus interest. Interest is equal to 1,179.75. We have to add these two. We will get 7,229.75. Clear? This is the amount after 3 years. Principal was 6,050 and interest is equal to 1,179.75. Clear? Next question. Rupees 7,000 is borrowed at 3.5% rate of interest per annum, borrowed for 2 years. Find the amount to be paid at the end of second year, that is after 2 years. Okay, here the principal is equal to 7,000. Then rate R is equal to 3.5%. Time is equal to 2 years. Then interest, that is equal to PRT on 100. Here P is equal to 7,000 times R 3.5. Then time 2 on 100. We can cut these two zeros and these two zeros. Then 3.5 times 2, that will be 7. 7 times 7 is equal to 49. Then keep here one more 0. 490. Rupees 490 is the interest. But here we have to find amount after 2 years. Interest, that is extra amount we have to pay after 2 years is 490. Extra amount. Then what is the amount with the extra money? That is the amount. Okay. Then here the amount A is equal to principal plus interest. Here principal is equal to 7,000 plus interest. We found it now 490. So 7,490 rupees is the amount after 2 years. So 7,490 needed to pay after 2 years. Clear? We can discuss the try these solutions of page number 171 also. First question, you have rupees 2,400 in your account and the interest rate is 5%. After how many years would you earn rupees 240 as interest? So we have to find the time. After how many years is the question. So here we have to find T, that is the time duration. It's given principal P is equal to amount in the account, that will be the rupees 2400. So I have 2400 in my account. The question is, you have rupees 2400 in your account. So in my account I have 2400 rupees. Then rate is given is equal to 5%. Then time is equal to, we don't know, we have to find that. Then interest is given rupees 240. We know the equation I is equal to PRT on 100. Here 240, because we know the interest, that is the I 240 is equal to P. We know 2400 times R 5, T we don't know. Okay, keep it there, and 100. These two zeros and these two zeros. 24 times 5, that is equal to 120. 120 times T, 120 T. So 240 is equal to 120 T. Then 120 T is equal to 240. Just I wrote it reverse. Okay, to find the T. Then T is equal to 240 divided by 120. Double of 120 is 240. So we know that 2. So we can say the how many years was the question. So after 2 years I would earn rupees 240 as interest. Clear? Now we can discuss one more question. On a certain sum, the interest paid after 3 years is rupees 450 at 5% rate of interest per annum. Find the sum. So on a certain sum, we don't know what is the principal. The interest paid after 3 years. So we know the time, and interest paid after 3 years. So go through this once more. Interest paid after 3 years is, so interest is equal to rupees 450 and rate 5%. So we know the rate. Interest per annum. Okay, 5% is the interest per annum. Rate of interest. Okay. Then we have to find the principal. Amount we don't know. First amount. Okay. Here we know the interest. Interest is equal to 450. Okay. Then rate, this we know, that is 5%. Then time T is equal to 3 years. Clear? Then I we know that is PRT on 100. Clear? Here P we don't know P, but we know 450 was the interest. We don't know P, so we can write P here. Then rate per 100 is 5 rupees. Then T, what is that? 3 years. Okay. Then 100. That is 450 is equal to 5 times 3, 15. 15p on 100. Clear? That is 15p on 100 is equal to 450. Okay. Then 15p. P we can keep here and 450. This is in the place of denominator. So we can take to this side and multiply. Okay, that is multiply by 100 because 100 is the denominator here. When we are converting to RHS side or LHS side, opposite will be there. So here denominator is 100. So that will be the numerator. Then here numerator is 15. So that will be the denominator. Then we can cut by 15. 115 is equal to 15. 15 3s are 45. Then 3. Then keep here one more 0 because here 450. Then 30 times 100, that is equal to 3000. So we can say 3000 is the sum. Okay. On a certain sum, the interest. So on a certain sum, what is the sum? That is rupees 3000. Okay, children. Thank you. I think you got the idea. Thank you.